Hey boys and girls, I want to share with you a book today, and what this book is basically about is, have you ever been in one place and thought to yourself, things are kind of boring here. I wish I could be somewhere else other than where I'm at right now. And the book I'm going to share with you today is called Hey Al by Arthur Ewings. Okay, you can see here in the front cover, this is Al. He's a janitor, and he has a very interesting companion that is always with him. And this is his dog, and his dog is named Eddie. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at this book. You can see on the front cover, inside, there's his mop bucket and his mop. And there he is going off to work, okay, with his mop bucket and mop, and there's Eddie following right behind him. Hey Al. Al, a nice man, a quiet man, a janitor, lived in one room on the west side with his faithful dog Eddie. They ate together, they worked together, they watched TV together. What could be bad? Plenty. Look at this dump, Eddie growled. We can't have a house. A little backyard to run around in for a change? Well, sure, Al snapped. Today it's a house you want. Tomorrow, who knows? Maybe the moon. The moon? The moon, Eddie howled. Pigeons live better than us. No, life wasn't easy for Al and Eddie. They were always working, always struggling. There was always something. You can see in the picture. There they are in their little small apartment in New York City on the west side. One morning while Al was shaving, a voice called to him. Hey Al, it said. Al turned and saw a big bird, a large bird. Al, said the bird, are you working too hard? Still struggling and going nowhere? Listen, have I got a place for you? No worries, no cares. It's terrific. Huh, Al said. He was confused. Al, you need a change. Tomorrow, come and be my guest. Eddie too. You'll see, you'll love it. Then with a few flaps, the bird was gone. But you can see, look at him. He's in the bathroom shaving, and there comes that bird right in the window. You can only imagine that evening's conversation. Eddie was already packing. What, just quit my job, Al said? There's more to life than mops and pails, Eddie insisted. But that's it. We're going. I don't want to hear another word. At dawn, they were both in the bathroom, waiting. And you can see, there they are. They're waiting for that bird to return to come and get them. The large bird appeared, and Al and Eddie were ferried thousands of feet upward to an island in the sky. Okay, look at that paradise that we're going to. And there's the bird. Look at that, Eddie and Al, they're flying away to that paradise. Unbelievable! Lush trees, rolling hills, gorgeous grass. Birds flitted to and fro. Waterfalls cascaded in the shimmering pools. Would you look at this view? Eddie said. Wow, said Al. Look at that. There they are, entering that island in the sky. Their paradise that they're looking for. And now they've reached it. Look at all the beautiful creatures. And there's Al and Eddie hanging from the tree. Birds sang and brought them food. They ate, they drank, they swam, they sunbathed. They never had it so good. So Al, is this so terrible? The large bird asked. What a life, Al cooed. A guy could live like this forever. The days passed blissfully as memories of their old life slowly faded. Al and Eddie decided that this was ecstasy. You can see Eddie and Al just hanging out in a pool. ripe fruit soon spoils. One morning Al woke up and shrieked, "Eddie! Look at us! Oh my gosh, we're turning into birds!" Indeed, their eyes were a little beady, their noses a bit beet-like. "We've got to get out of here," he croaked. Wings sprouted, tail feathers plumed. Look at that. They're turning into birds. There's Al with feathers and Eddie down there with a beak like a bird. Take us back, Eddie clapped. "I don't want to be a bird. I'd rather mop floors," he honked as they flapped furiously and rose into the air. Look at them. Look at Eddie. He looks like a little bird now. Just his little tail just left, his dog tail. And there's Al. "Eddie, be careful, follow me. Follow me," Ed squawked. But Eddie, in a frenzy, was flying in circles, higher and higher. Exhausted, straining to stay aloft, he plunged in the open sea, and he was gone. Look, Al's flying away, almost back to the city, and look what's happening. Oh my gosh, Eddie was tired and plunged into the sea. Al barely made it home in one piece, alone, without his friend. He was heartbroken. You can see Al made it home. But where's Eddie? Al's just there with a water bowl. But fortunately, Eddie was a talented swimmer, and in no time, he found his way back to the west side. "Eddie!" Al cried. "Oh, Al!" And look, they're reunited. Paradise lost is sometimes heaven found. So you can see they're reunited. They're actually getting ready to paint their apartment a yellow to signify the paradise that they have right there. So as you can see, sometimes we think we are kind of bored, but we really don't know how good we have it. And they found that out by going into another paradise. But it just wasn't the paradise that they were used to, and they were going to have to turn into birds. And they didn't want that. So they thought, you know what, let's return. We had a good life whether we knew it or not. The end.